Hey guys, thank you for tuning in today to the newest episode here on my channel. Today we're going to be benching, everyone's favorite, right? And no, it's not Monday, it's not International Chest Day, but here I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about how I start off my morning. I get up about 4:30, 4:45 every morning. I take a nice warm shower, just kind of get the blood flowing, get everything neurologically going. You know, at 33, I'm not waking up as spry and youthful as I used to back in my early 20s. But here I'm just making some breakfast. My typical breakfast every morning is a 5 egg omelet. And yes, you're seeing I put it in this bowl here and everything. I actually do just microwave my eggs. I put some spinach in it, put some curry powder, sriracha. It turns out wonderful. Quick and easy, so if you guys are short on time in the morning, there's a really good idea for you. You can have it cooking while you're finishing getting ready or having your coffee. So I do that, and then I also make a dry cup measure of oatmeal, and I put PB2 powdered peanut butter in it. I put Hershey's chocolate powder in it. Put some Caramel Farms syrup in it. I'm sorry, Walden Farms caramel syrup in it with a splash of chocolate almond milk, and it's just delicious. That's pretty much my typical breakfast every morning. I do practice and I do coach flexible dieting. However, I just find that the majority of the time, if I can stick to my normal food schedule and routine, I tend to be more consistent. I tend to be a little bit better off. So, it's a great tool to have, both having meal prep and flexible dieting in your back pocket. Because I travel around to expos, I'm gone quite a bit, so being able to make smart food choices when I'm out on the road is very helpful. But I did come from the Army. I am used to consistency, and it does not bother me eating the same thing every day. In fact, breakfast is actually my favorite meal of the day, so I really enjoy eating this every day. And, I eat a lot during the day. My calories are up really high right now because I am in an improvement season and I'm trying to put on more size. But it's hard to eat during the day. A lot of people have this misconception that putting on weight is easy. It's not. It's just like dieting and trying to lose weight. It's not easy, guys. But breakfast is the one meal of the day that I am super hungry for when I wake up. So I make up my omelet here. I have my coffee while I'm doing it. And I also, Kobe, you can't see him right now, but he's kind of sitting right there by my feet. Every morning he gets peanut butter. Yes, I do just put it on my finger and let him lick it off. He's my boy, what can I say? Don't act like you guys don't do it either. So as you can see here, that's kind of what it looks like all mixed up before it goes in the microwave, my omelet. And I'm just kind of getting everything set and scheduled and ready here to cook and get down my throat. So a lot of things that I do when I'm sitting here in the morning is I'm starting to kind of get my mentality right for the day, right? The thoughts that are going through my head are those of positive nature, of realistic nature. And I think sometimes we try to be too positive and we kind of lose track of reality every now and then. We have to know what we want to accomplish for the day, right? What do we need to take care of as far as responsibility-wise? I think this is where making a list comes in handy. I think that it can kind of help you stay on track and not get too overwhelmed, because that's one thing that I suffered from quite a bit in the past, and I still do to some extent, is I get overwhelmed very easily. So the more organized I can be, the better it is in the long run for my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health, and probably everybody's general acceptance of me who's around me on a daily basis. I seem to be a more positive, productive person when I'm keeping lists and just staying organized like that. So breakfast, like I said, is by far my favorite meal of the day. Right now I'm currently eating 5 meals a day. I'm right around 425-ish grams of carbs. Yeah, you can see me with the peanut butter on my finger for Kobe. He loves that. Yeah, so about 425 grams of carbs, about 200 grams of protein, and around 95 grams of fat. So calories are pretty high, and actually on these macros, I actually lost a pound last week. So I'm not currently doing any cardio in my routine except for just normal everyday walking with Kobe and just everyday movement, but I don't have any structured cardio in my routine right now. So got the coffee going and ready to go. And guys, this is a game changer here. If you guys don't have Walden's Farms caramel syrup, oh, it is amazing. It tastes good in your oatmeal, in your Greek yogurt, whatever you want to put it on. It is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you going to get it. You can't forget about the sriracha. I was in the Army. Pretty much put hot sauce on every meal in order to make it edible. And I still to this day put hot sauce on the hottest dishes I get.
Alright guys, so breakfast is done, got some work done on the computer, and now it's time. We're taking the boy out for his walk. He found a new toy. Kobe, you want to show everybody your new toy? He doesn't want to share. But this is kind of what we do every morning, right? Kind of gets the blood pumping a little bit. It's so nice out. But as you can tell, I'm in Florida, and I'm wearing a jacket. What the hell? Well, believe it or not, guys, Florida does actually get cold at times. Now, it's a little unusual here in the middle of March for it to happen, but it does still happen from time to time. So, threw a jacket on this morning. We usually do about a couple-mile walk in the morning. It's about the extent of my cardio. Maybe like one day a week I'll do some sprints with him and stuff, but you know, in an improvement season, trying to put on more muscle, so I want to kind of keep that cardio still in my program, but not as extensive as I would if I was, you know, in a dieting phase or trying to improve like for an athletic event or something like that. So these walks are just kind of nice. They're kind of casual and kind of helps me clear my mind, think a little bit. But as you can tell, Mr. Kobe up there, what are you getting into, buddy? He's kind of got a mind of his own. He wanders and stuff, but he's such a good boy. So he found this ball. He found that ball at the park yesterday, and I sure hope it wasn't somebody's, because he just took it. We just left the park and he just took it with. So we're gonna have some fun on this walk this morning. We're heading over to Lanes later. Got some work to do. You probably see some clips from there, and then training later. So yeah, you guys go out and have your walk this morning. If you're watching this, maybe it inspires you to go out and have a nice 20-30 minute walk every morning. Really help you clear your mind. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh shit.
I spot Kabira.
Hey.
There's Holly. Well, half of Holly. There's all of Holly.
Sexy get up you got over there.
Oh, that's fun. I had to step up my game to kind of match Kabira a little bit.
Damn, we need you for.
You replace me.
What are you guys laughing about in here?
Let's film the outro and then we'll go do this reverse diet thing. What do you reckon? Have you got all your stuff done?
David is
Obsessing with his new camera.
Take some photos.
you know, Kabira.
I ain't about that photo
Sizes and
life.
everything.
Hey man, I got the BBC.
Kabira's. Look, now guys.
Bro, I got 2 guns. I got a backup gun.
Okay.
That jams, you're done.
Hate you.
Alright guys, well as you can see we had some fun over at Lane's house today. And here I'm at the gym now. Fun time. Woo! Alright, so I'm getting warmed up here for my bench workout today. Guys, I treat my warm-ups just like I treat my working sets. I set up the same way. I go through the same cues in my head, mentality-wise. And here with these warm-up sets, what I'm really doing is making sure that I'm keeping my elbows tucked in as close to possible. I'm coming down, hitting it off the chest, having a slight competition pause, and pressing up and back. All the while keeping my glutes tight and my feet driving into the ground so that I can get the maximum force possible. And here, just bumping it up in weight. These are still my still my warm-up sets and everything. As you can see, I'm getting that tight back, trying to dig that deep down into the bench. Now these A7 bar grip shirts are amazing, guys. They're not just for squatting. They're actually, in my opinion, work a little bit better for bench, especially for someone who is a smaller individual like I am. It really helps you get that stability in the bench and feel secure enough to start pushing up some heavy weight. And just threw on some more weight here. I'm still not up to my working sets yet. These are still just warm-up sets and everything, but guys, in my mind, I'm treating this is 195. I'm treating it like it's 225. You know, I'm thinking that this is a competition bench right here. So, just trying to get some volume in here, making sure that I'm coming down evenly on both sides. As you can see, I'm kind of wiggling a little bit right there. I noticed I'm not as stable as I would like to be. I do correct that later on when I start getting up into the heavier weights. So now, guys, this is what's really exciting. All right, so I am not a strong bencher. It's taken me a long time to get up to 225, but a couple weeks ago I was able to get a couple doubles with a lift off and a spotter. Came back today and got it. I did 3 sets at 225. I did 2 doubles and a single, all on my own, all lifting off on my own, no spotters. Went fairly smooth, I would say. I mean, obviously you can always go for more improvement, but guys, I was pretty pumped today. This was a new 2-rep max PR for me, I guess you could say. So afterwards I went on to doing some accessory work, trying to get some more volume in here. As you can see, I'm doing incline dumbbell presses. What I like to do is kind of try to internally rotate the dumbbells just a slight hair when I get to the top, and I don't like to touch them together, guys. When you touch them together, it takes a lot of tension and a lot of force off of your pecs and everything, which is not what you want. You want to keep maximum force on there so that you can tear down those fibers and continue to grow stronger. And afterwards I went on and did some cable flies. Guys, this is honestly my favorite chest exercise. This blows up my chest. As you can see there, I'm getting really good separation. I come very, very close to touching, but try to, you know, every now and then, some of those reps will still touch and everything, but I try to stop it just slight of touching each other's hands. So at the end, I like to do a tight squeeze like that and really get the blood pumping. And then also just finished off with some standing overhead shoulder presses, military barbell presses, whatever you want to call them. I didn't go my heaviest here. I was trying to get more reps and more volume in and everything because I pretty much shot my shoulders with all my chest work earlier and stuff. But the overhead presses really helped me develop my back and my shoulder strength a lot more. I used to have problems where I'd get really tight and pull muscles in my back by doing this. But once I really concentrated on flexing my glutes and driving through the floor, it's really helped.
Okay guys, so what you just saw was me making my last meal of the night. It's a snack that I almost have nightly. It's a cup and a half of plain Greek yogurt with about 21 ounces of white chocolate chips, Ghirardelli white chocolate chips. Gotta have it, it's a must. And about a medium apple and stuff. And it's really macro friendly, guys. It's not going to be hard on your numbers. It's about 35 protein, about 45 carbs, and only about 5 fat. So if you're looking for a delicious dessert, something to hit that sweet tooth that you have, kind of curb those cravings a little bit, definitely give that a try. It's delicious. You can have it any time of the day. I just like it right before I go to bed. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think, all right?
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the support of myself and the channel. If you guys have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.